swift.
India will go into their first ever men's international against Nepal knowing there's no room for hospitality. The washout against Pakistan means they do need the win if they are to move ahead to the Super Fours of the Asia Cup. On Maruti Suzuki Arena presents ESPN Cricinfo Match Day powered by JBL. We've got Wasim Jaffer with us to build ahead to India versus Nepal. Thank you, Wasim, as always, for your time. Big headline before the match is that Jasprit Bumrah will not be part of this game. He has opted out of this outing, only this outing and not the tournament. Does that mean we get to see Mohammad Shami?
Yeah, I think so. I think the obvious replacement will be Mohammad Shami, and I want Shardul Thakur to play as well because I am seeing him play against Pakistan because we need somebody to bat at number 8. And obviously there are question marks about Mohammad Shami. He hasn't played one-day cricket for a while. Whether he can bowl 10 overs, I don't know if he'll get to bowl 10 overs against Nepal. But yeah, it's the obvious probably change that we'll get to see.
The top order too, the game has some significance for them because they were rattled in that opener by Shaheen Afridi and company. So imperative for them to spend some time in the middle as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping India wins the toss and they get to bat. So the top order get to spend some time in the middle and score some runs, get some confidence, even though it's against Nepal. But runs against your name always helps. So yeah, I mean, the top order didn't fire. Obviously, it was a little trying conditions against quality bowling attack. But you want them to, spend some time in the middle against Nepal. Their new ball bowlers aren't that bad. They put up a decent show against Pakistan in the first power play. So if Indian top order gets the runs, I think that one box you need to be ticked before you face Pakistan again.
And this game is also interesting from the standpoint that this becomes India's last match before they announce their squad for the ODI World Cup. The deadline for that is the 5th of September. So on that, Wasim, on that front, is there anyone you feel who still has a point to prove, or are there any players India still need to take a look at?
No, I don't think so. I mean, the only concerns obviously were Bumrah, whether he'll get to bowl 10 overs, which we won't get to see. But I'm hoping he's all right because he did play T20 cricket in Ireland. KL Rahul, obviously, you haven't seen him play, but I'm hoping once he passes the fitness test, he'll be fine and ready. Whether he gets to play or not, that's a different story. Shreyas Iyer has played and he looked in a decent form, whether it's a brief one. But other than that, I feel it's more or less the same 15 that many people are expecting. But no, I mean Prasidh Krishna is the other one, but I don't see him getting an opportunity. So yeah, I don't see many changes going into the Nepal game, and obviously not against Pakistan as well.
So then, since we are talking about World Cup 15 for a minute, why don't you wear the cap of your friend and teammate Ajit Agarkar? And right now, if you have to name that 15, which means trim 2 from this Asia Cup squad, who are you trimming?
I'll probably take out Prasidh Krishna, and it's a tough choice between Tilak Verma and Surya Kumar Yadav. I'll probably pick Tilak Verma, even though he hasn't played one-day cricket at all for India. But looking at how he bats and how he, plays his cricket, I think it's more suited to 50-over cricket. Surya Kumar Yadav does show a lot of potential, does show a lot of promise, but he hasn't yet, cracked the code of ODI cricket yet. So, and he's got a lot of opportunities. So I'll probably take a punt on Tilak Verma.
One look on the other side, what can we expect from Nepal? They did start bright, like you mentioned, against Pakistan, but beyond the 30th over of the first innings, it was all one-way traffic. And in particular, when they batted, the gulf was a bit exposed.
It was, and it was a tough challenge. They were facing Pakistan, who were up against it, and they started solidly. And like I said, the new ball bowlers bowled well. The left-arm spinner looked, pretty decent. Lamichane, even though I expected him to bowl better, but after that, there are question marks. Obviously, the bigger the game, you do get exposed a little bit, and they won't have probably faced an opposition like that in the mainstream. They obviously play in associate nations. So which is expected, but I thought they fought really hard for the first 25-30 overs, and then after that, kind of deflated and got exposed with their bowling, and the batting got tested against quality bowling attack. So I'm hoping a little bit better performance. They would have got a taste of what is international cricket in the top-notch place, and obviously they would want to stand up and be counted a little bit more, bat a little bit better, and show a bit more fight. That's what I'm expecting from them.
Strange things have happened in the sport, but it will take something monumental, truly monumental, for Nepal to upset India. Build up to the game starts at 2:15 p.m. IST on Maruti Suzuki Arena. Presents ESPN Cricinfo Matchday, powered by JBL.
Stunning looks, then swift,